Welcome back everybody to another Boardstate video. This is Keith, otherwise known as the Gnome. Jumping back into board games here with some Agricola. It was good timing. Old century cutthroat farming, worker placement, resource gathering. Tough little game, can be. How about you remind me later? I'm playing a game. This game is brought to you by Playdeck. I think it was a good port to from tablet, mobile to the PC. I think it's an okay version, and you know it's all we got. I don't know if the volume is loud on the game. No, the music is. Let's turn down the music. Sound effects. Let's bring those down a little bit. Blaring in my ear. And go back. Alright, so we'll play offline. You can play online with your friends. I got a couple buddies that have this as well. And if you're not sitting down ready to play, you can get notifications that it's your turn. You can walk away, come back, play it days later. Let's create a game. I'm already set up. Here, I believe you can pick your family members. And of course I have a harem. Just everyone, all the ladies doing all the work. I'm going to sit back and slaughter sheep. You can pick the difficulty level on your opponents. Master, Journeyman, Apprentice. I'm going to keep it this way. Here's how you pick between AI and human. Ooh. Oh wait, it's the name. Okay. I was hoping it would just randomly pick a new name. But I think you have to have matching difficulties for it to be different. This game you can do where you're gonna get 14 cards total. You're gonna get 7 minor improvements and 7 professions or occupations actually, and you can either just take the 7 that you get of each one, 14 total, or you can do a draft where you pass those 7 around the table. Until your hand of 7 is, you know, a completely brand new and built up from the table. So that takes a little bit longer, and I think you have to have a bit understanding of what possibly you might have in the pool of cards to play. So I'll just do random here. Let's fire it up. This game takes place over, 14 rounds. And you're just going to be resource gathering. Yeah, it looks like I'm going third. Man, the sound effects are ripping. Tit tit. Tit tit. Let's see what we have. So here's your hand. You can switch between. Oh, this is the major improvements. These are, everyone has access to these. They're on the board, but once they're bought, they're gone. The only ones that can come back are the fireplaces when you use it to get a cooking hearth. Other than that, you'll never see those again. And then all these there's only one copy, so what you see is what you get. We'll go through these first because it might determine how I'd like to play the game, because I don't believe... Oh wait, did somebody take the occupation? I think this is the occupation space. Yes, that's the occupation space. So... your first occupation there is free for everyone. The additional one costs 1 food, and I think there's another occupation space around here somewhere. Maybe this one? Yes. So this occupation space is not free. First and second occupations cost 1 food. Each additional after that, taking this space, costs 2. So let's jump into these. When you play this card, you immediately get 1 choice of wood or grain instead of just 1 animal total. You can keep 1 animal in each of your rooms. Sweet. So your house starts off as 2 rooms, can go up to, I believe, 5, maybe more. I've never actually built more than 5. And you can only keep 1 animal in your house. So this is nice. It acts as a little playpen. Immediately after each time you use wood accumulation space, you can exchange 1 wood for 2 food. That's okay if you've got a bunch of wood going on. Each time you build fences action, you do not have to pay wood for 3 of those fences. Oh, that is really nice. Normally a fence space, I'll show you. You can click on any player's board and it shows you. I'll click on mine. In fact, what occupation did this? Little house steward. So if there's still 1, 3, 6, 9 complete rounds left to play, you immediately get 1, 2, 3, 4 wood. So this player will get a bunch of wood in those turns. Or is it they immediately get it? I think they immediately get it. Yes, they immediately got it. Okay. So this is the farm. Here's your house. Everything that you build must be orthogonally touching. So if you put a new house addition, it already has to be touching a new piece of your, or an already existing piece of your house orthogonally, so not diagonally. And when your first pasture or plowed field or what is it? What's the other one? Stable. They can be placed anywhere as long as it's the first one, and then after that, then everything has to be start touching orthogonally for stuff out there. And then what was I going to show you? The hedge keeper. Okay, so yes, this one fence, if we were to fence this one space in, it would cost 4 because you got to do each side to enclose it. So that's 4 wood, but housekeepers, or is it hedge keeper? Hedge keeper is pretty nice. You only have to pay 1 wood for a fenced in spot, so we can kind of take our time getting wood, which is nice. Each time you use sheep, pig, or cattle accumulation space, you can buy 1 additional animal for 1 food. Okay. When you play this card, you immediately gain 1 grain. In the field phase of each harvest, you can harvest 1 additional grain from each of your fields. Well, that's pretty sweet. Anytime you can exchange 1 sheep for either 1 boar, 1 vegetable, or 1 stone. Master Bricklayer. Each time you build a major improvement, reduce the cost of stone by the number of rooms you have built. And the greenhouse. Add 4, 7, and 9 to the current round and place 1 vegetable on each of those spots. Okay, now we're jumping into the minor improvements. Immediately plow 1 field, and then we're going to pass this, and that costs 2 food. So the cost is up here, and then there might be some additional requirements. So this costs 2 wood to play, but also you need 2 occupations. So some of these have some prohibitive costs up front early in the game. Each time any player, including you, uses the cattle market, you get 3 food, and each other player gets 1. I believe this was bugged last time I was playing it, and I never got my 3 food anytime any player used the cattle market, which was disappointing. Because 3 food is a lot. You got at the feeding phase, you need to feed each family member 2 food, and if it's a newly minted family member, a baby, for that round, you only have to feed it 1 food, and then the next round you need to feed it 2. At any time, you can move 1 crop from a planted field containing at least 2 crops to an empty field. During scoring, if you live in a wooden, clay, or stone house, by then you get 3, 2, or 0 bonus points. I feel like that's backwards. I would have to read the actual card. Unless it's meant like, because you get 1 point per room in clay, and in stone I think you get 2, so maybe it's incentivizing you that you don't have, well, you do need 5 sheep, but if you have a wooden house, which is no points per room, getting 3 is nice. Stone tongs. Each time you use the accumulation space for stone, you get 1 additional stone. Are we out almost? Almost. You immediately get 1 clay for every 2 clay you already have in your supply. Pass this card. Okay, so that's all of them. I feel like I want to get down the hedge keeper fairly soon, or is it the scythe worker? But we need to start filling up this farm. So empty spaces are negatives. If you're missing a stable, it's a negative. If you're missing any type of animal or grain or vegetable, it's a negative per. So you pretty much want to get 1 of everything and fill up your whole board. The game's stressful. So we got to see what we want to do. I think I can take a turn to plow. So when you play this card, you immediately get 1 grain. So I think I can plow, play this dude, then next turn get my 2 workers back, because you start off with 2, this little white dot up here next to you. And then I can plow, take a grain. I need to get an oven so I can cook some food too. So why don't we go ahead and plow, and then here is the button. You got it. Where is it? Where do I click for plowing? Oh, there we go. Drag it out here. So this can go anywhere. I'm going to put it up here in the corner. And then you can put vegetable or grain on there, and every harvest phase you get the topmost piece. So grain you'll end up putting 3 down there, and vegetable you put 2. Oh, did somebody use? Nope, somebody didn't use this. Oh, somebody did use it. Well, so there goes that plan. So what can I do? I do end up wanting to sow. How do I sow? Where's the sow? I think that's the bad thing about this is you gotta run around, look for things. That's baked bread. That's sheep. This is day labor, get food. That's stone. Oh, it definitely, there's, oh, I think plow is over here, right? Nope. I don't know where the hell plow is. Or not plow, I don't know where sow is. There's cattle, there's query. Get that back. Oh, sow. I don't know why it was taking so long to look for it. So yeah, sow or bake bread, and or bake bread. So and or spaces, you can do either or. You have to do the first one. Or actually, sorry, you don't have to do the first one. You can do and or. The or space, you can do either or. And then this one you have to do both. So after doing this, you also have to do this. So you have to have the resources to do such a thing and the ability to do such a, say, space and resources. Okay, so we're going to get a grain, and then we can use this space to sow. So why don't we start working on getting a major improvement, a fireplace or a cooking hearth, which is 4. So what we could do is get the 2 clay, get the fireplace, then get the cooking hearth, which has the ability to get 3 food for every 1 grain, and it's a little bit better efficiency versus, as you see, this fireplace. Everything's kind of chopped at the knees, but it's cheaper to get into in the beginning. So clay might be available later on. Like it'll be 3, but I need 4. Because some of these spaces here accumulate, so if something is there, you put the initial start stuff on it again. So maybe that'll go to 4. Maybe I can roll the dice. No, because I think you only put 1 addition. It might be 2 addition. I'm gonna roll the dice because I forgot. And so let's get some more grain, I suppose. Because if I'm unable to bake bread, then I would like to sow 2 things. Okay, so it went to 4, so that's great. Is it my turn? Don't take the clay. I want the clay. Ooh, it's my turn. Sweet. Taking the clay. 4 clay. Good to go. Up here, stage 1, round 2. The beginning stages, you have more time before the harvest. And then the later ones, you'll have like 1 or 2 actions before you need to start feeding your family. So we've got 2 grain. We're going to have 2 grain when we play that occupation card. and we've got a plowed field. So let's go ahead and get the minor improvement. Where is the major improvement space? Bear with me while I try to find this damn thing. One major or one minor. So it's next turn, hopefully, because I think this can... Nope, that's stage 3. So the pigs might show up. It's random. As you see, the fence opened up, so it wasn't really in order. So what we could do is we've got one more turn. We can play our occupation, can we? So someone took that one and someone took that one. Jeez. And someone took all the wood. It's getting cutthroat already. So let's go ahead and plow a field then. And start getting set up. So those are the only 2 available spots since everything has to be orthogonally touching. And I believe you can get this game, there's multiple printings. I think mine is from the very first printing. So it comes in the box ready for 5 players. In the later editions, they chopped it down to 4 players, but then added a 5 and 6 player expansion in one box. And I think the cards are a little bit more, have a bit more clarity. So it's a little bit easier. Okay, so purple wants to go first. They took the starting player, maybe played a... Yes, they did. They played a minor improvement. Okay, so we got two things going on. We can finally take the first occupation, get that extra grain, and then when we sow... Oh, we still didn't buy our minor improvement. Did it show up? It didn't show up yet. So we can get that next turn, which is great. Because I don't think anybody will take it. So let's go ahead and... well, I do want to do this. There we go. We want to play Scythe Worker. There we go. Close this up. Wood is so hard to come by in this game. It's used to expand your build stables, build fences, build your house. You need 5 wood per room, maybe 4 for a fence, but you can use it to, say if you built a fence next to your house, you can use 1 wall as part of the fence, and 2 wood per stable. Oh, there's 2. Oh, there's only 1 there. Never mind. Okay, so we can get... Oh, we can't get our minor improvement. Okay, so if we... Next turn, we get the minor improvement. We get the clay oven. Then we have 2 grain. So when we... So we know 3 grain. So we can plant 3, bake 1... Or sorry, plant 2, bake 1, and our next turn will be oven and sow. Let's do that. So we're going to go ahead and get 1 more grain. Just thinking ahead. So then I feel like we'll have a little bit of food coming in because we'll have grain for our oven, and we'll bake bread whenever. You can bake bread whenever as long as you have that oven. You don't need to use the space, I don't believe. As long as the feeding phase. We shall find out. It's been a minute since I've played the game. Ooh, 3 wood. Ooh, lots of clay over here. Alright, our turn. Let's go ahead and get the 4-banger. I want it. There we go. Okay, so the plan is working out. As long as nobody takes the baked bread and sow, I think we'll be okay. And I'm kind of flying blind here by not going to the players and seeing what resources they have and things like that, so you can actually kind of guess what they're going to do for their turn. Especially that might entice you to take the first player turn, so you make sure that you get your action. So I can go here now. Let's sow. Drop it here, and you see I got a total of 3 on each one, so that's done. Let's bake some bread. Let's drag this over to the oven and get 3 food. So now we have 6 out of 4 food needed. So we're halfway there on the next turn, so, or the next stage of the game, stage 2, which I think will have maybe the same amount or 1 less. So harvest time. You go out into the fields and take 1 off of each. Oh, do I take extra 2, don't I? Oh, that's right. I take an extra 1. Sweet. So as you can see, it takes 3 harvest phases, and there's not that many in the game, so grain kind of takes a little longer. Is this only for grain, though? Yes. Okay, now so for vegetables, it would take 2, so that's great. Can I drag this over? I can't, so I think you can feed your family right here, but you need to take the action to bake bread. Oh, I gotta feed my family. Yes, I'm okay. I don't need to do anything. So it took 4 of my 6 down to 2. Second player, that's great. Oh, there's 6 clay. What can we do with clay? How about looking at our minor improvements? What is with clay? We got the milk jug. That's the cattle. That's kind of meh right now. But clay, that is great. And then upgrading your house, you need 2 resources for the next one. So like 2 clay per room, and then, or is it 1 clay per room? And then 2 reed. Game's tough. All right, so I've got some stuff going on. Do I need to start building pastures? Then I would need to maybe get the hedge keeper out there. And that would cost me 1 food. And then maybe build some family later on. So maybe take the 3 wood now. Because that's at least 1 fence. Yeah, and then I'm going to build a fence with the play the hedge keeper. Then next round play build fence. Let's minimize that. Hedge keeper costs 1 food, down to 1 out of 4. Oh, that bastard took the sheep. Oh, what was that? Oh, looks like somebody's already making a family. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Basic wish for children. I think you have to have the room in your house, so you have to have an extra room, and then also you had to do, that was after making room for your family member, then do something else, so. Another 3 wood. So when you take the build fences action, you can, as long as you have enough resources, build the biggest fence you want. So that's another enclosed space. So why don't we go ahead and take this wood, and then when we take the build fences action, let's see what it garners us. I like playing electronic versions of games because sometimes using cards you may misinterpret them, and usually if things are coded correctly, well, they'll tell you what you can or can't do. So let's build some fences. Do I have to drag wood here? Let's redo. Oh, do I have to redo the whole thing? Yes, I do. Okay, and this. each time you take build fences action, you do not have to pay wood for 3 of the fences you build. Okay, so just 3. Do I have to drag wood out here? I do not. It does not want me to build next to my house. Is that what it is? Is that what it's telling me? Oh, I probably just click. There we go. All right, so that's enclosed in, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can go out here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. You don't have to pay for 3 of them. Let's see how big we can go. Oh, I don't want to box in my... Don't have enough wood. Okay, so I have enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, perfect. Plus 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we can't do any more than that, so let's go. And do I get to build a stable, or is it just fences? Nope, just fences. Okay. Sweet. It's been a minute since I played this game, so... Yeah, we got 1 wood left over. Oh, I should have made one of them a single space and the other one a double space. So I could put 2 animals. Right now I can only house 1 type of animal in that giant pasture. So that was a player. Alright, the stone quarry's open. We start getting stone. I'm still second. Yeah, 3 wood there. That looks enticing. We got 2 sheep. So our turn, we can take 2 sheep, which will mate and make another one, and that'll give us some food. And then we can also, on this turn, bake some bread. Do we need to bake bread? Well, let's get some animals. That I do know. So there they are, and we'll have enough room for a baby. And if you don't have enough room for a baby, it'll go to your house, unless you already have animals in your house. Oh, that's what it was. To build a brand new room, it's 5, and renovate it's 1. 1 per plus 1 reed. And you can't go from wood to stone. You got to go wood, clay, stone, unless a card tells you you can skip a certain type. And this is the improvement spot. That's the kid spot. Vegetables are coming next round. We're going to harvest. We're going to have 2 empty fields. That's great. We should start getting, I think, wood to plan for making a family. So maybe getting the first player so we can get this wood. Hopefully no one takes the wood. Can we do a minor improvement? We've got 1 wood. That takes 2, that takes 2. Well, we've got this clearing spade. Anytime you can move 1 crop from a planted field containing at least 2 crops. Oh, okay, so that's pretty much exactly what our Scythe Master already does, since he takes 2. But maybe this combined with the Scythe Master taking 2, and then it might clear the field in one swoop, but who knows? Are the stone tongs better? Each time you use a stone accumulation spade, you get 1 additional stone. That might be better, since we already have the Scythe Master, and this would be kind of a waste. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take first player. Is that wise? Or do we bake bread? How much food do we get from a sheep if we kill a sheep? Where is my oven? We get 2, so that'll bring us 3. And then I won't be able to, and then I can eat 1 grain. I want first player. I think it's more important to get first player, and I'll eat a grain. Starting player. Here, get rid of this first. Hold on. Starting player, yes. And an improvement, yes. Let's do stone tongs. Wait. before we mess up, before I mess up. How much wood starts on this? Maybe 2? It's definitely not, or maybe it's 3. We'll need 2 reed to build our room, so let's get some reed. And then hope no one takes that. I totally forgot we need reed for a roof. So I'm glad I didn't do that. Alright, perps, don't take the wood. Oh, somebody had to take a beggar card. So each time you're unable to afford just one food, you have to take a beggar card for each, and it's -3 points per, so it's pretty steep, man. Pretty steep. You can feed your family. When is the breeding phase? Kinda don't like that. So is it after feeding? I thought it was breed then feed, but apparently not. So this was a costly move. That was 2 grain. Oh, was it over here in the corner that whole time? Oh no, now they breed. Okay. You punk ass game. Okay. Feed then breed. Lesson remembered. Commit your decision. What am I committing? What is my decision? I didn't take a beggar card, did I? I don't have one. Okay, vegetables. Go back to me. No, that's purple. Go to me. Oh, this is me. What is this house steward? Is it reminding me? Alright, so I don't have one. Who's got beggar cards? Okay, white has a beggar card. Purple has 2 beggar cards. Get out of here. Okay. 6. Okay, so it did go up. So this turn we can take this wood, desperately needed, and then also jump onto this space because we'll get a food, we'll get reed and stone, even though there's 2 reed here. Some people might need 2 reed. We just need 1. And you see this turn, there's only 2 rounds. Alright, so we have enough to build and get a family member. And as you see, the game is escalating fast. And that damn purple player already has 4 people. So he's just getting turn after turn after turn. And wood, like I said, is cutthroat in the beginning. Is there any occupation that kind of helps building? I think it's this time. Anytime you build a major improvement, reduce the stone cost. Okay. You don't need to worry about major improvements. Mushroom collector was wood. We only used the wood space twice, but that would have got us 2 food. Animal trainer. Okay. Did somebody use build a room? No. This is build a room. Let's do it. So let's build a room. Get rid of this so I can see what I'm doing. Build a room. And let's drag it right here. 5 and 2. Yes, please. Now we have 2 wood left over. Let's build a stable. I think I'm going to build a stable right here and not inside here, because this would double a stable inside a pasture doubles the capacity. And where did that extra sheep go? Oh, that's what it was asking me to commit. So this 3-banger only holds 2 sheep, and I should have put that sheep in my house. That's what it was asking me. Wasn't clear at the time. I thought one pasture was enough for one space, so I thought this could hold 3. So this can hold a single animal out here, so that's nice. So we can jump on, say, wild boar or this cattle. Maybe play the... Oh, did somebody take the kid space? Somebody took the kid space. So, our fields are empty. We are going to be, I think, harvesting at the end of this, so maybe we should sow and break bread. Bake bread. We've got our house ready for next turn, so... Kinda wish I had a vegetable. Cooking vegetables is great. And we are good for the end here. This time, gotta remember not to kill my sheep for just nothing. Could have at that point dragged it to the oven at least and killed it. Vegetables, I don't believe, accumulate. Man, all these people with extra kids. Good thing is, second place, I don't think the purple can... Ooh. So yeah, he's expanded. He's upgraded his home from wood to clay, but... Man. Okay, breeding. Commit your decision? Yes. Always making me nervous, like I forgot to do something like last time. Cattle market is open. So we should get one extra boar, correct? Oh, somebody took the boar. Did somebody take... He took... Unreal. Does this man have space in this house? He's got 5 rooms. Fuck. There is a space that's like family without room. Family without space, so that's coming soon. Well, I guess we'll just fix the farm. This will be 3 next turn, so we'll have 6. 2 reed, we can make another room. I feel like I'm so far behind right now. I could really go for another worker because I want to like plow and sow. I want to plow like more than one space. Ooh, is that plow and sow open? Plow and sow is right here. It's not open yet. Stage 5. So next round. Here we go. Oh man, baby. And then our fields still have 1 grain on them, so they'll get empty this turn. Here's where I'm kind of like, what do we do? We can start setting up for making another room. Get this 2 reed while it's available. Since it's a little harder to come by and it takes 2 actions to get enough reed there. There's 4 wood there, so maybe they'll take the 4 wood spot. And then next turn, yeah, hopefully they don't take the 3 as well. And I think we can take a turn off and do some plowing. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do some plowing. Oh, there goes a 3 wood. Damn. Well, we could upgrade our house. Ooh, that guy's already got stone. Just look at all the turns you get with all these family members. Which is crazy, because they're taking so many beggar cards, they can't possibly get first. That's like negative 15 points. So they have 5 family members, 5 rooms. They could take the family without space and have 6 family members. Here I am dragging ass with 2. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, let's have a baby? So we got a family member. So now we're going to have to feed it this turn, so it's only 1 food. So now we're at 5. They took the vegetable. And let me look at my farm. I can sow and bake bread. We'll have 1 full field, and then we'll clear that field, and then actually have this one cleared down to 1 is wet, and get some food going. And then we can slaughter this sheep before the breeding phase. Or actually, we can put the extra sheep in the house, so we should be fine. But we do need to feed. Or should we take some boar? What does the oven do for boar again? 3. Not bad. Okay, so what if we took you, put you in, can I put you in the house, please? There you go. You out here. Merc you for some food. I'm going to take this action space here, get some piggies. No. That's why I purposely left this open. So do I have to redo this? Okay. So now go out here and do this. I don't understand what is going on and why it's making me put sheep here when I shouldn't have to, because that's only 1. And the other one's just not nowhere to be seen, which is kind of frustrating. Okay. One more time. I'm going to go back and look at it. So it doesn't remember what I did. So that is interesting. Why it doesn't remember what I did. Okay. Okay, now will it remember what I did? Yes! Okay. I don't know why it's addressed like that. Sorry that took so long. 1.5 minutes of fiddling around. All right. I don't think our sheep will be able to breed because there's no space for the sheep. We need the wood accumulation space to get to 6 again. Certainly would love that. Ooh, they finally got their clay oven. Now they're not going to be running out of food. Harvest time, feed time. So sadly, take some grain here. the last one. So a bit of a waste, but let's see if this will work out. Yes, as I suspected, unable to do that. Yeah, unable to do that as well. Oh no. Can't kill that one. I think I'm going to lose this one. Right? Did I just lose that one? I didn't. How come I lost the first one? Very interesting. Can I please go back to my farm for 1 second? Yeah, I lost that first sheep. That was so weird. I thought I could have 3 animals in this 3 space. Okay. What is it? What I want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total wood. But I think I can skip 3, so I need 2 total wood. Not a lot. And then I can fence this in and make 2 different pastures. I have 1 for the sheep and then 1 for cattle. And then I need to plow some fields, baby. Like sow and plow. Is that open yet? Ooh, it is. So what we could do is get a vegetable and then sow and plow, and then we'll be able to plant 4 things. So let's do that. Family member 1, go ahead and get some vegetables. Duh. You bastard. So we can do that next turn. There goes that. Let's take the 3 wood now. And then we'll get to... We'll get to building fences. And let's see if I did the math right. All right. Is there a build fences and then stables? No, there isn't. All right. So let's build this fence. Yes, perfect. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have the ability to have 6 really, so we can't do that. Or actually, could I do this? No, I can't. I have to close it in here. Okay. Let's do this. Boom. So now we have some space. Why does it do that? Before the end of the round, I should slaughter the extra boar. That's a handsome architect. Okay, next turn, we need to plow and sow. So hopefully he does not plow and sow again, being the first player. Ooh, room without family. How enticing is that to grab that, to have an extra person for the last round of the game? Took sheep. Oh, God. We should do it. We should do it. Oh, baby, please don't. We can always take sow, so we're not out of it. I really do want to fill up spaces and take the plow and sow. So getting an extra family member, I think, is exactly what I need right now. And I can always take the sow and bake bread and sow. So. All right, purple. Taking 3 wood. All right. All right. Plow 1 field. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oops, I keep forgetting. You drag it over here. Boom. So, Boom snickles. All right, we've got food for days. Let's go. Can I drag it over there now? Yes, I can. Bippity boppity boop. And that stable doubled the amount of space, so that pasture went from 1 to 2. Or is it 2 to 4? I gotta look at the getting some wood. I got 1 deuter left. What do we do? Like, if we have one more round to fill in 3 spots to not take a negative, so we could definitely sow or plow. I don't think we're going to be able to make another room. Even though we have the reed for it, we don't have the resources for it. And I don't think we'll ever get the resources for it. And then what we could do is also build fences, because we have 1 wood and we can skip 3, so we'll be able to like fence this in. So plow, fence. Does that seem reasonable? Yeah, we're feeding, so maybe I should bake bread. Be reasonable, bake some bread with this last grain. And then next turn, plow, and build fences. And then everything should be covered. We're going to be missing cattle, so I might be able to sneak in a cattle. And I think we'll have at least everything. We will have a minimalist family. We won't be able to use, if we go ahead and grab another kid without space, we won't be able to utilize that child this turn. There is a profession that lets you do that, but look at this purple. It's just all the choices they have. I'm surprised they didn't actually take, oh, actually I used it. That's why they didn't. Let's go. Okay, so maybe it is 2 per, and then with the stable brings it up to 4. So I don't understand why that extra sheep just went away. That is above me, so I need to do 1 grain. There we go. See, now everything is now working in the fields. So hopefully there's 2 cattle, because I kind of would like it to make an extra one. But there's just 1, and there's only 1. So these moves are tight decisions right now. Like, if I don't take that cattle, that's a guaranteed negative point. So maybe I should take that. Place the cattle right there. Oh, there goes the plowing, so... And they only had 1 vegetable to sow. How pathetic. So we're going to go ahead and take the plow. Is there 2 places for fences? I think it's on a renovation thing, right? Renovate, then fences? Also, after renovating, fences. Oh, shit. There's 6 clay, so we could definitely renovate and then build fences. So we would take the 6 clay, renovate and fences, so that's 2 moves. We've got 3 people, and we need to also plow. And do we need to sow? We don't need to sow, can't sow. So. And that'll fill up, so we take clay, renovate, and fences. That's 2. We'll have 1 left over, and then we can plow, and then we will have 1 negative space. or if I take wood, that'll give a total of 3. Let me count this out. And this would cost a total... Ooh. We can't bring the... We could. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We would need... We need 3 wood. Is there 3 wood available? There is not 3 wood available. Okay. It's tight. This is the last bit of the game. So let's go ahead and take the clay. Let's renovate and fences. Let's see if we'll end up getting that. We still have to wait till it comes back around. Make sure no one takes... This is the space I want. No one take it. All right, purple. You should be on stone house by now. Oh, you're not. Oh, boy. Ooh, took grain. So that means they're... I'm going to look at their board. What are they doing? Well, they've got a clay oven, so... And they got 5 grain. They've got no plowed fields. Jeez. Let's go ahead and renovate. Yes. So 1 per room. Build fences. Yes. Let's see if we can do this. We've got 1, so we can do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Too bad. Too bad. So blippity bloppity bloop. You're not letting us do it? I don't have to pay for 3. I have 1. Very interesting here. I can only do 2? I don't think that math is adding up to me, but that's fine. I don't need to... it's letting me redo my whole turn? Oh, shit. So the clay is 1 point per. There's not enough stuff. Ooh, baby. No, I can't renovate twice, can I? There is not a renovate twice. Is this, what is this? This is build, and there's only 1 renovation space, sadly. Extra members are worth 2 points. I'm trying to see what is worth more points. And I have 2 people left. So let's just go ahead and upgrade. Go back to what we were doing. Yes, and then no to build fences because it's somehow I can't build that fence. And I need to bake some bread. I think I might have to turn down the sound effects. So 3 empty spots. I don't want to kill like a ton of the animals. You can only bake bread once. Can I do this now? I can. And this will get us to 8. And done. And our game is done. Got kind of tight there at the end. I'm at 28 points. Is that what that is? Ooh, maybe not. That was somebody else's. Oh, I'm at 28. Hopefully that was good. Sadly, our cattle is not going to breed by itself. I think you get 1 additional point per animal. Yes, decision is good. 1 point per grain, 1 point per vegetable. That'll be -3, correct? Yep, all right. Got a stable. We did some upgrading, so that was good. It's 3 points per family member. Ooh, this begging card is where it's going to kick some people in the dick. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I don't think I won this. Oh, I did? You get points per resources? I don't remember getting points per resources. Wow, I won by a point. I thought I was really going to lose right here in the bonus because I did not get any cards with endgame bonus. Wow. That was tight. Wasn't the purple player the journeyman? Maybe. Yeah, I thought purple player was played like an asshole. Whew, that was close. Yeah, so I'm glad I played the game again. It's been a minute. I haven't played the game in probably a few years, so forgetting how some cards work together, how some building functions work. But overall, I think the game is complexity of like 3.5 to 4. It's enjoyable, regardless of what version you get, say the older one or the newer one, but the newer one you much more ability to expand upon with the 5 to 6 player expansion, and then also all the numerous expansions that have come out as of late are really built for the newer version, since all the cards are pretty much functionally built a little different, the wording and everything, formatting, compared to the older one that does have expansions, but they are a bit costly since they're out of print. They're like, say, Z-Man Games versus, I forgot who the new printer is, maybe Asmodee. So that was Agricola. I hope you enjoyed it. I love this game. It's one of my favorites. So thank you for joining me. This is Gnome for Boardstate, and have a good one.